Hey guys, Leash here. I'm down at the Massage and Myotherapy Conference in Canberra. Now this is their 15th national conference that they have run. Massage and Myotherapy Australia are the largest association in Australia for massage and myotherapists. I was privileged enough to be here at the very first conference, which was really cool. Good morning. I drove up, I carpooled with a friend of mine in my mum's car because my car had broken down, and I stayed in backpackers accommodation. And today, 15 years later, I'm coming up, and James and I, as you can see, our booth behind us, are silver sponsors. James presented twice yesterday, so once on building a brand with personality, and another time on but business, just sort of the overview of business. And the reason that we attend the conference is because of the impact that it actually made in my life. 15 years ago, when the conference first started, our association had just formed. So the association is amalgamated with 5 or 7 other different associations at the time. And we came to see what it was like. It was the first time we'd ever gathered en masse, and it was amazing. It was such an incredible experience. Now it's awesome. You know, there's a really different vibe. It's exciting. I've had quite a few people come up to me and share their experience. They were thinking they've thought about coming for ages. This is the first time they've come, and they've just had an amazing experience. Come on over, James. James talked yesterday. Do you want to share a little bit about that?
Oh yeah, sure. I was lucky enough yesterday to get to do 2 talks on the main stage here. And it was really fantastic. The first one was about branding, which is sort of very practical, very much to do with visuals and how you connect in marketing. But then the second one was the last session of the day. And it was much more about, in general, the business of massage. How do we make this work? What's the industry like as far as business itself is concerned? And how can we make sure that people who are up and coming, or even who are already in this profession for a long time, how can we make sure they can have the longest career that they possibly can, or as much as they want, in this industry? Because it's a super connected, super amazing place to work. But ultimately, if people can't get their business to work, they can't stay in it, right? And so we want to kind of help prevent people being forced to leave, so that they can just continue to build and adapt a career for themselves if they choose to.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. Like I was saying, for me, it's going to back out slowly. For me, the conference was a game changer, because instead of feeling like it was just me in my treatment room, all of a sudden I had other professionals that I could talk to, I could connect with. And the education that I've gotten at these different events has been amazing. Like, I have learned so much from being here. I remember I spoke to Eleanor Olston from Oncology Massage Australia, who kind of started it. I remember seeing a lady that did in Melbourne who had done research and was talking about phantom limb pain and how the hippocampus is involved in that, and what they were doing with computers and things like that. It was amazing. I remember hearing James Walensky speak, and he was really dynamic and vibrant and excited and enthusiastic and passionate about the industry. I've heard Dr. Jay Shah talk about the scientific evidence behind trigger points, which is what we do all the time. It took me a little bit to figure out what he was saying, and when I did, I'm like, oh, basically you're telling me in scientific words that the stuff that we do actually works. And, you know, I think for so many people that the conference is just such an amazing way to connect. It's such an amazing place to come and connect with other like-minded therapists, where that's our booth there, but there's lots of other booths around as well. You can see there's lots of other trade stands. And so for me, I know I've really been able to learn a lot from the other people here as a booth holder, but also as a conference attendee, as a delegate. The networking that happens here, the knowing what's out there, actually being able to have the conversations with, you know, Tui Balms and Rock Tape and doTERRA and, people that have Fervenfold, Aon, all that sort of stuff is like actually getting to speak to people about their stuff rather than just see it online or see it in a brochure or something like that. Actually getting to see it, feel it, experience it, smell it, you know, all that kind of stuff. These are the kinds of reasons that people come. Yes, the education is fabulous. The presenters are great. You get to learn lots of really cool stuff. And I think even just being at the table with another practitioner, with other practitioners, where you get to have a conversation around, you know, what works for them, what's amazing, what's not, and just make those connections. It's an amazing, amazing thing that we don't get the opportunity to do. Now, one of the things I will talk about while I'm here is this fabulous sign here. So see this, my friend, Alicia. This is something that James commissioned. We had a post up in the support network. James commissioned this one a couple of years ago, and it's like a 2-meter sign of my head. It's pretty funny. I'm like, James, why? But yeah, really funny. So awesome stuff to have you guys on. Have an absolutely epic Sunday morning, and I hope to see you guys at the next conference. Take care.